Welcome back to Big Week on the Farm. As you can see, we've just started our winter barley harvest. Now the weather hasn't been particularly kind to us, and we have got some started, got a lot of showers, and then we had to stop and take a few days off, but we're back at it again. We did get a little bit of baling done. We've got 150 or 60 round bales done here, and it was in fantastic order when we were at it, but then the big shower rain came and put a stop to everything. And as you can see over here, the straw is very, very wet. I'm just after turning up some of it there to see what it's like underneath, and it's not great. But now, having said that, if you got a few hours or maybe a day in sunshine and give it a twist up, it probably would dry that up. Again, still quite a bit green there when you go through it anyway, so it'll probably no harm for it to get a couple of days drying into it. Winter barley has been performing well enough. Some guys were cutting there at the start of the year, maybe weren't just overly happy with the yields. And I'll have to say now, we've been happy with this farm, probably is our best farm. It's yielding about 4 1/4 tonne, and that's coming in around 16 or 17% moisture, so we would be really happy at that. Now hopefully it will continue, and all the other crops will be the same, but we'll catch up with Alan and John B. Alan is driving the combine, John B is on the chaser bin because he's the only man that can drive the chaser bin, so he says anyway. So yeah, we'll head over to the lads here and see how they're getting on. I'm going to head over to John B. He's on the steyr with the chaser bin. Oh, look at this. What's going on here? I mustn't have put my order in on time, did I not?
No.
Huh?
Look, all gone.
Look at the stay. If Carl was only here, see the stay of the tractor. Oh, with all the rice and the whole lot here.
Tractor's
Black bean sauce. Oh, God.
Tractor's spotless.
Well, John, how are we going?
I'm going well, nearly finished this 30 acres.
So this will be this block. There's about 120 acres I think in this block. We cut some, but as we said last Sunday, was it? Saturday and Sunday, and we're back at now. It's currently Wednesday now, so we're going to get this block finished, and then we're going to head over to the next lot. We've been probably fortunate enough up here that we hadn't got showers. We had showers at home, and if we had cordon at home, we wouldn't be cutting it, and it's only 40 minutes away, but anyway, that's just the way it goes. We have Alan in the combine. I'd say he's happy out on that.
He's happy out, yeah.
Yeah, and look, what's the story with you driving this? Is there no one else to drive, or are you just...
but sure, look,
man of many talents, this man here, yeah? So we have him here. We'll give you a look there at the chaser bin as we empty it down the trailer later on, so go on, we'll let you enjoy the rest of your tea there. Seeing as you didn't share it with us anyway, but you... Huh?
See, you had the steak.
I had the steak anyway. Just looking here at the row of straw. It's always a good sign when you see a big row of straw behind the combine. And what we might check here is, I know there's grain monitors on the combine. It's also no harm to check the ground to see, is the combine throwing anything out. So what you're looking for here is maybe you'll have a few small grains, which we have a few there. It always looks worse. We come across it here, you'll have a few grains that might be on the ground beforehand, but barley is something that you don't want to leave it on the ground too long before you get the cut, because you'll get a lot of fallen leaves or fallen ears might be there as well, so you need to get everything there. We catch up with Alan here as he's on the combine, hands free, I see. You look very content there, do you? Happy out. I thought John B. on it there, would you not? No, you're not letting him into it at all.
Only do harm.
Only do. Oh God, you might like to hear that. Well, how are you getting on?
Alright.
It's a nice crop there. It's kind of lying over. It's always a good sign to see a little bit of it.
It's doing very well.
Is it?
It's 30 acre field and 4 lorry low cut off there, so that's 120 tonne.
So you're at 4 tonne already?
I'd say it's going to do 4.5 or a little over.
Yeah. We don't know what variety that is, do we?
It's Cassia.
Cassia. Probably the way we're sowing puppets it's there, isn't it?
Yeah, but Joe would think most of
Oh, Joe did the sowing, no? He might like that.
So,
what might you at there?
reading about 19 and a half, 20.
Yeah, just see it's probably throwing a little bit out in the straw there as you go. Probably it's the damn straw is probably taking it out because we had some showers. Like if you are down where we were, you wouldn't be cutting corn here that much. Yeah, no, it's a nice crop of barley. This farmer's done shocking well in fairness to it. It's really good barley ground, isn't it?
The rest of it is 4.3, 4.5.
Yeah.
That's it, it's going to pass them all.
That's good to hear anyway. Yeah, how is the chaser man getting on? Is he alright, is he? He's with you most of the time, is he? See a little pile of barley there on the way and he must be spilling a bit there, be overloading. You can get there, that's stone. So, we're just going to catch up with our new build here as it progresses. We just get in around this barrier here. As you can see, we have it up to the first floor. Last time you would have seen this was just groundworks were done and maybe the floor was in. You can just see a bit of a shape to it now. I think all we're waiting on now is we're waiting on the concrete floors and we're waiting on a concrete stair. So it will be entrance through the door here. We have a window here, a window there, and then we will have our stairs, which will, is the concrete stairs, which will go directly right up there and up into the next floor. In here then we have a fine big office, two nice windows there looking out onto the wood, and then this one here will look out directly onto the road. And then as we go across into this one, we have a reception area here and we have toilets in there, wheelchair toilets, and then we have another office here with a window there, and a door there. As you can see, there is some amount of water here lying around. It's been a horrendous day of rain and really has put a stop to everything in the fields. We were cutting yesterday about 6 or 7 o'clock and then the rain poured, and today it absolutely bucketed rain. There is puddles everywhere, so it's going to be look like, I said, it'll be a while before we get back to the fields. We'll tip out and we'll have a quick look at the other build and see how it's progressing. I don't think there's much done on it yet. We're kind of waiting on stone to come in and we've to back fill a bit of stone and level it all up. So we'll head out there now and see how we're going, but happy enough with the build so far. It's going nicely along, and yeah, I'd say another, well, don't know how long it'll be, but another couple of months will do an awful lot to it anyway. So we'll head across to the other place. As you can see, tractors are parked up, probably for the weekend, I'd say at this stage. We got out today all right, and we put the slug pellet applicator on, and the guys were out there spreading pellets on the Brussels sprouts, but baler is ready to go. Hasn't baled anything yet, and let's see what else. The 250 is in and the 185 is in here, but for the time being the tractors are parked up until possibly middle of next week, I'd say, the way things are going. So we'll just go out, turn the lights off there, and we'll have a check out to see how the everything is progressing. So we have a lot of stone tipped here in the background, and this stone will have to be leveled off a little bit lower there, and just needs to be backfilled and level, and then hopefully we should be ready for a little bit of drainage work to be done on the outside, and the pads then will be the next thing to be dug for the pillars. But after that now, everything is a bit of a standstill here. It's very, very quiet around here. New low loader in the back, absolutely delighted with that. Just didn't get anything up in it yet, but we will do. So that's it for this week's Big Week on the Farm. I thought I might get maybe out today and have a look at more crops, but it absolutely bucketed rain all day and I was not getting wet. It's wet enough here, it's still raining, and yeah, look at it. I mean, it's been just been a very, very wet day, but hopefully next week we might get back out, a little bit more action going on, and we get back to basics. So from everyone here on Big Week on the Farm, we'll talk to you all